So everything in the house comes around to the old boundary trap, or new because it's PVC. It's fairly deep, but the branch line for the kitchen is what's causing the problem. I think it's got moon rocks in it. Alright, so Joe's told me that that's the kitchen. He's cleaned all that out, all the way down into the 4-inch to here, and the problem is beyond through this wall here. I don't know if it's under pressure. No. We put a bin here to catch any of the waste. We'll pull that down afterwards into the boundary trap. Thanks, Joe. I might have a quick look in there with the camera before we start jetting and just see what we're dealing with. Alright. In we go with the CCTV. If you come around this side, Joe, you'll get a bird's eye view. It's definitely still blocked.
There's water in there as well.
Yeah. And it's pretty chunky in there. Pretty rock solid.
Yeah, I've been there for years.
All right. Right there. All right. Just for something different, we'll try the penetrator. We'll see if that fits through.
Oh yeah, that's another problem.
Yeah, I think it will, but maybe not with the camera in there at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, nice one, thanks Joe. Hopefully that'll fit in. Yep. That's what we want. This particular head. Okay. Just watch I don't spray there, Joe.
Yeah.
Just let me know if it gets too heavy for you.
Yeah, no worries.
I think there's either a very tight bend there, or it's just very thick and hard. I wonder if I should empty that now while it's still at a good level.
Where do I empty that? Just in the way?
Yeah, just in the in that shaft you got up there, the boundary shaft. I'll pour it in. Pardon? Oh no, no. But then it'll go out to the street. Yeah, it'll be good for the garden. All right. Okay. I might try the spinner. That might negotiate the bend if it's a bend.
There's no glass water out of it or something?
Yeah, and it spins too. So it'll clean the full outside of the pipe as well. But it doesn't fit.
Too fat.
That's alright, we'll go the smaller guy. We'll go a little grease ball. Okay, in we go.
So just the water jet in there and blast that. What's there in front of it?
Yes. Okay, are you ready? There we go. Yes, looking better. Now that we've popped it, I'll put the bigger head back on.
What's that?
Now that we've popped it, I'll put the bigger head on.
Yeah, it'll just chew it up.
Yeah.
Good. Well, at least you got through. I can never get that, nothing that far.
No, it was solid. It's getting slippery too. Okay. Back to the penetrator.
Does that spin as well? No, that just blasts.
It sort of does, but it goes like that and it shoots right around, and then I can spin it,
Yeah.
and it's got 3 on the side, so it'll go all the way around the pipe like that.
Yep.
Okay, ready? Sorry. Tell me if it gets too heavy.
It's not that hard, it's resting on the bottom.
Okay.
Beautiful, got through it.
Yeah. I'm just going to work that now. I'm going to go out the front, make sure it's coming through there. It's even blowing out here. It's just flowing through nicely. All over me too. I might just empty it. I'm alright, I'll wipe after, thanks mate. Okay, down we go. Oh. Okay, I'll bring it back slowly. Yeah. I think we're through the worst of it.
Was it coming out the front?
Yeah, pouring out.
Around there, eh?
Yeah, that's that first half a metre.
Yeah.
put this in again and then we'll check with the camera. I think we got most of it.
Pretty good.
Yep. All right, down we go. Okay, pull my head out. In we go. Good. Just a little bit up on the roof around that bend.
Oh, I had a bit of a chunk seal.
Yeah.
Seal the shit, eh?
Oh, yeah, look at the size of that.
That was blocked.
Chunky bit.
Yeah.
So the whole line
It was locked up.
had that moon rock.
Yeah.
So we just need to work on that now. Break that into smithereens. Where's my head now? There we go.
Put
Yep.
them in first, eh?
Yep, good idea. Put that one in. That one in. Push this one down through the section.
So that fits through.
Yeah, lucky. In we go. Okay. Alright, so we are just there now. Okay. We're just behind the camera.
Yeah.
So when we blow, we're going to see it cut that. Alright, ready when you are. Yeah, I can see all the chunks coming out, breaking up. It's not too hard. Sometimes they're really like rock. Yeah? Alright, let me just, sorry mate, I'll see if it goes. Still a big chunk there, but I think it's moved to the floor now. Alright, I'll keep working on that, Joe. What I might do, might borrow one of your rags.
Oh, slippery.
Okay. Keep that over there. Keep that water off you and going into the bucket. I hope this wasn't your favourite rag.
Nah. That's a demonic, you know what it's dust to settle.
Might have to clean the lens. Oops, sorry mate. Oh, big chunks coming out.
That looks like it's something gone in there.
Well, what we don't want to do is lose a big piece further down and then your whole house backs up.
Yeah.
That's what I want to make sure that it's all going down.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so a lot of those pieces have just been blown back after we've broken them up.
Yeah.
Make sure there's none further down. And there is.
Is that the other pieces there?
Yeah, they're pretty hard. So I'm going to keep blasting away.
Yeah.
Maybe we can bring them up and break them up and they'll fall into here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. But I think I've broken them up into small pieces as it's come back and that's just gone through now. With any luck. Yeah, I can still feel little chunks coming through. Alright, feel a bit more confident about it this time.
Yeah.
Okay. No, they're still gathering up towards the end, but further down it does, yeah. Yep, that's looking very good down there.
Yeah.
All right.
All the kitchen stuff just at the front there.
Yeah, as we've dragged it back, it's just sitting where that little 2-inch hole is too small for it to pop out, so we still need to do a bit of breaking up there. I'll just give it one more empty before it gets too heavy. I should be alright, thanks Joe.
Just step
One over there. I'll take you up on that offer.
Yeah, it's good there, man.
It is. Thanks, mate. Thank you. Now all those moon rocks are hanging out about here. We need to blast them out and blast them through. So we'll keep it right there to begin with. Right there. All right, turn her on. This time. This time. Yeah.
Should be getting it now.
That's much better.
It's clean all the way through there. Good.
Yep. There's a tiny one there.
Yeah.
You might just pull back and give that a bit of a help down.
Oh, that'll pop out once you go.
Oh yeah, even your kitchen will flush that through, but we'll just give it a little break.
Little nugget.
Yeah, looks like it, doesn't it? Let's put that at blast. See you later. Down we go. All right. What I might do is take my hose and nozzle up to your boundary trap at the front where we've been pouring it down, and just blast your trap in case there's any chunky bits in there. Otherwise you're gonna tend to wanna back up there. Great, thanks Joe. In the meantime, can you get your kitchen running? Flat chat. I just want to see it coming out at the front. As I
Put the cap back on this or not?
Yeah, I'll put the cap back on now, and then we'll run the kitchen, and watch out the front to make sure it's coming through all right. Nice one, thanks mate.
Finally, that's cleaned up.
All right. Alright, because it's a 4-inch boundary trap, I'm going to put the spinner on and just break up the moon rocks with the spinner. Alright, that's at the bottom. They're running the kitchen now. You can see it's starting to trickle out at the bottom. That's what we like to see. I'm going to flush out this boundary trap and then we might shoot back up just in case there's any leftovers upstream. We're just flushing any excess that might be sitting in there, and we've gone around and it's flying away. Very good. So what we'll do now is we're going to flick into the inlet of the property and shoot all the way back upstream. I can see that coming through loud and clear though. Better safe than sorry though. Okay, going this way, back in now. Alright, I reckon we've gone all the way up to the starting point where we were underneath. I'll go and have a listen. Yeah, we certainly are. That's where our head is now. We come all the way around and up. It's flowing like a river.
Beautiful.
In hindsight, Joe,
Yeah.
I thought it was on a branch line, but I've gone from here and we've gone all the way around and up, that stack. So we could have cleared it from this side. Yeah, that would have been a little less, yeah. But I went up here just in case there were any moon rocks left. Joe, I'm going to grab my camera and I'm going to drop it down to the inlet where your house joins into the boundary trap, and we're going to do a toilet paper flush test with paper, and I want to see the paper come through, make sure it's not getting caught on any grease bits. So I'll go grab the camera. Okay. Oh, thank you. Down we go. Okay, so you can see your kitchen coming through loud and clear there, Joe?
Yep.
What we'll do now is, if you can flush the toilet inside with some toilet paper, that'd be brilliant. Thanks, mate. But there's still a moon rock floating in that water. We'll go down after and just blast that to smithereens. Alright, so Joe's ringing his missus. She's going to give it a flush now with some paper. We'll do the count up. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. There's the paper. Yeah, very good, Joe. That came through loud and clear. I'm just going to give it a little hit with the spinner now, because I saw one floating around in there. I'll give you that one back if I can, please, mate. Thank you. So if there's any hiding in your boundary trap, we're just going to blast that out now with the spinner. We'll turn that on. Like a blender, we're just blending up any of those moon rocks. I did see one in there, but I think when your wife flushed with the paper, it took it around. Beautiful, that looks great, mate. You're back in business for another 20 years. I reckon that's how long it took to build up. Okay. That's on there. I'll just give that a bit of a hose down. Yeah, the rain helped keep the smell down. That'll dry up, it'll be odorless. Oh yes, please. That'll be great, George. Bro. wind her off. Throw another shrimp on the barbie. It's heavy, isn't it? I do. Yes.
You've got to have everything on board, mate.
That's why it's so jam-packed. I need every tool you can get your hands on. And if you leave one behind, that'll be the day you need it. Alright, we'll get this another little hose down. Make a little bit more rain. Not that we need it. Alrighty. In we go. What's in there? Alright, might have a little shower. Grease everywhere.
All good. Sort of, except for a drenching.